Good morning, students. Welcome to today's lecture. In the last class, we did Introduction to Quadrilaterals Polygons, where we studied about types of polygons according to number of sides. First one was triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, and so on. And after that, we did some basic terminologies like interior, exterior, convex polygon, concave polygon. I hope all of you got that concept. Now, question 4. Examine the table. Each figure is divided into triangles and some of the angles deduced from that. Okay, if you remember, we have already done this triangle case where we have found that sum of three angles of a triangle is 180. In the last class, I told you how to obtain sum of four angles of a quadrilateral. What we did, we drew one diagonal like this and we made two parts in which the first part is one triangle and second part is second triangle. We know sum of all angles of triangle is 180. Also, this is also sum of all angles 180, and when we combine these two, we get the sum as 360. That is why here sum of interior angles come as 360. Same case can be used in further figures also. When n is equal to 5, we get a pentagon like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time also you need to find triangles to help you find the sum of all interior angles. So this time what we did, we have drawn this diagonal and this diagonal. Although more can be made, but what we have done is we have divided the complete figure in three triangles. First triangle, second triangle, and third triangle. So 180 plus 180 plus 180 is how much? Is class 180 into 3, that is 540 degree. Now we have to understand a pattern in this thing, because like this we can't just find all the time by making triangles and all. So we need to find. Let's start from here. We knew it is 180. This time it came as 2 into 180 degree. We know because there are two triangles. Here we have three triangles. It came as 3 into 180. In hexagon we have done the same thing and we got four triangles. So the answer came as 4 into 180. If you observe this 4 and this 2, what you can say, side were 4 and you multiply it with 2, that is 4 minus 2. Here also 5 sides were there, you multiplied 180 with 3, that means 5 minus 3. Here also 6 minus 2 is 4. So we can generalize this. If we say there is a polygon having n number of sides, how will you find its sum of interior angles? Very simple, n minus 2 into 180. This formula will help you to find interior angle sum of any polygon. Suppose you take a triangle. Let's take the formula correcting. Suppose you take a triangle. What is the value of n in a triangle? Very simple. A triangle has three sides. So n is equal to 3. So 3 minus 2 is how much? 3 minus 2 is 1 into 180 equal to how much? 180 only. Hence, it is correct for triangle. Let's take for this pentagon. For pentagon, n equal to how much? 5. So 5 minus 2 into 180 will come as 3 into 180, that is 540 degree, which is also correct. So we can make or use this formula everywhere whenever we get a polygon to find the sum of interior angles. To find the sum of interior angles of any polygon. Got it? So we have got formula for ASP of any polygon is given by n minus 2 in bracket into 180, where n means number of sides. Okay, this is formula of sum of interior angles of any polygon. Triangle you can take, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, octagon, whatever you take, just put n equal to number of sides and you can obtain the sum of all interior angles of that polygon. Okay, before moving to the questions of this exercise further, we need to have a recall of some properties of angles that we have studied in class 7th. One of which was like this, where we had two parallel lines getting cut by a transversal. In this case, this transversal and these two lines formed 8 angles: angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. First we need to understand which amongst these angles are exterior angles. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8. The four are looking outside, they are all exterior angles, or you can say as they are on the outer side of these, therefore they are exterior angles. Now if you see 4, 3, 5 and 6, they all are looking inside, or they are inside of these lines, so they are known as interior angles. Now second comes linear pair. We have studied about that earlier also. Whenever two angles form a straight line, they are said to be forming a linear pair. The term linear itself means line. So we can say, can you guess which amongst these are linear pairs? Yes, 1 and 2 are forming a straight line, this one horizontal, so they are linear pair. 2 plus 3 is also a linear pair. 3 plus 4 is also a linear pair. 4 plus 1 is also a linear pair. Similarly, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8 and 5, 8 all are linear pairs. Then come corresponding angles. I have told you, if you see angle 1, it is looking at this direction. So which angle is corresponding to angle 1? You can see which other angle is looking in the similar direction. It is 5. So we can say 5 and 1 are corresponding angle. Similarly, 4 is looking downwards like this. So 4 and 8 are corresponding angles. Similarly, 2 and 6, 3 and 7 are corresponding angles. Then comes alternate interior angles. So interior angles but alternate, not consecutive. So you can see, if I see angle 4, it is an interior angle. Now you have to see which angle is alternative of this angle. This 3 is consecutive, this 5 is consecutive. So if you see, this Z is forming here like this. So this angle and this angle are alternative interior angles. Similarly, angle 3 and angle 5 are alternate interior angles. Now comes alternate exterior angles. So angle 1 is in the exterior, angle 7 in the exterior, they both are alternative exterior angles. Similarly, 2 and 8 are alternate exterior angles. Okay. Now interior angles on the same side of transversal. So you can see this is a transversal, and this 4 angle and 5 angle are on the same side of transversal. So we know sum of these two is how much? 180. Similarly, 3 and 6 are interior angles on the same side of transversal. Their sum is also 180 degree. I hope you remember all these things. It was just a small recap for you. Now we will see question number 6, C part. In this question, we are supposed to find the value of variable x. We all have studied chapter number 2, linear equation in one variable, where we have learned that if we have an equation having variable x, we can easily isolate it on one side and find the value. So first we need to form an equation in which there is x and then find the value of x. Before that, let's see what the figure is actually. I have named the figure as A, B, C, D and E. As there are 5 sides, it is a pentagon. We all know in pentagon there is sum of the sum of all angles is how much? 540 degree. Okay. Second thing, we know angle A, we know angle B. Sorry, we don't know angle B. It is x. Angle E is x. as well as we don't know these two angles. I named these angles as angle 1 and angle 2. Now, to find value of x, we need to have value of 1 and 2 also. Okay, we will see that after how to find. Apart from these five, given to us is this exterior angle that is 70 degree and this exterior angle that is 60 degree. If you observe, this 60 and this angle 2 are forming a linear pair, and this side also 70 and 1 is forming a linear pair. So we all know this 70 plus 1 equal to 180. So 1 is how much? 180 minus 70. It is simple. 70 plus angle 1 is equal to 180 because they are forming a linear pair. So angle 1 will become how much? 180 minus 70 degree. This will come to this side. So answer will be 110 degree. Similarly, angle 2 will be 180 minus 60, that is 120 degree. So now you know angle 1, angle 2 and angle A. Remaining is only these two angles. We can find very easily because we know the sum of all angles. Now, let's see step by step how to solve the question. First of all, we will find the sum of all angles internal like this. We know angle sum property of pentagon says that the sum is 5 minus 2 into 180. The simple formula of n minus 2 is used here. By the formula, we have got the sum as 540 degree. Now, we know angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus D plus E equal to how much? 540. In this, we know the value of angle A 30 degree, angle B is x degree, angle C is 1, we have assumed, angle D we have assumed 2, and angle E is x equal to 540. So right now, four angles are unknown to us. We know only angle A. So what will we do? First, I wrote it as equation number 1. Now, we can say FG is a straight line in the last figure. Angle 1 plus 70 equal to 180. I have told you already they are forming a linear pair. So, we got angle 1 equal to 110, angle 2 equal to 120. Now, what will we do? We will put these value of 1 and 2 in equation number 1. So, writing like this, putting value of angle 1 and 2 in equation 1. Very simple. 30 plus x plus 1 plus 2 plus x equal to 540. X and x will be added to become 2x. 1 is 110, 2 is 120. So 2x equal to, I have taken these three to right side. They became negative. When you solve, it becomes 280. So 2x equal to 280 is the final equation. To find the value of x, we will bring this 2 in division and answer becomes 140 degree. I hope you got this. Now, similar is question number 7, B part. Here also you have a quadrilateral ABCD. Okay, the name is not given in the book. From my side, I have named it as A, B, C, and D. We have to find in the question the value of x plus y plus z plus w. Okay, first thing is we know this interior angle is 60 degree, this interior angle is 80 degree, and this one is 120. Now, before finding the value of x, y, z, and w, first see this m. I have assumed this unknown angle as m from my side. You can assume it anything like p, q, r, whatever you want. I have assumed it as 1. Sorry, m. Now, we know in a quadrilateral, the sum of all interior angles is how much? 360 degree by the same formula, that is n minus 2 into 180. See here, I have written ASP of quadrilateral is angle A plus B plus C plus D equal to 4 minus 2 into 180, that is 360 degree. Now this will help me to find value of angle M. See here, A is 60 degree, then plus sign. Angle B is M, then plus sign. C is 120, plus sign, and D is 80 degree. So what I have done is nothing else, just I have put the values of variables. Okay, and that is equal to 360 degree. So now I have to isolate M on the left hand side and take these to the right hand side. You can see here that sum of these three is 260 degree, and when it goes to that side it becomes negative by the simple formula of transposition. M equal to how much? 100 degree we have got. So in that quadrilateral we have got sum of, sorry, we have got all the interior angles, in which angle A was 60, B angle A we got as 60, M we have found as 100, third angle was 120, and fourth angle is how much? 80. Now we will use these interior angles to find the value of angle x, y, z and w by simple concept of linear pairs, because we know each interior angle and the exterior angle are forming a linear pair. Simply we can say x plus 120 degree is equal to 180. Okay, we can say x, which is exterior angle, and 120, which is the interior angle in the figure, the sum is equal to 180 because they are forming a linear pair. This gives me value of x as 60 degree. Similarly, angle y, the exterior angle, plus 80, the interior angle, they both are forming a straight line. So again the sum is 180, which gives us y equal to 100 degree. Similarly, z equal to 120 and w is equal to 80 degree. Now, when I take sum of x plus y plus z plus w, which are all exterior angles of this quadrilateral, the sum came out as 360 degree. Kindly note this thing, that sum of all exterior angle in this question came out as 360 degree. This result is very important and will be helpful in understanding the next property. Okay. Now, sum of measures of exterior angles of a polygon is always 360 degree. It is a very important property. It is saying that whatever polygon you take a triangle, you take a quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, octagon, whichever polygon you want, you can take. The sum of exterior, the outside angles, the sum of all exterior angles of a polygon will always be equal to how much? 360 degree. But it is not for interior angles. For interior angles, we have studied already that the sum of interior angles is given by a formula known as n minus 2 into 180. It is not fixed. It is changing with the number of sides. But this thing, the sum of exterior angles is not changing at all. Okay? Kindly understand this thing, the difference between interior and exterior sums. Okay? Now, let's understand this something within other example. Suppose I've taken a triangle. Suppose I've taken an equilateral triangle in which all sides are equal. We all know in an equilateral triangle, all angles are how much? 60 each. Now, we had to find the value of x, y and z. If you observe, x, y, z are exterior angles. Now, see this line. This is a straight line. This 60 degree and this x are forming a linear pair. So we can say x plus 60 is equal to, yes, 180. That gives x equal to how much? 120 degree. Here again, y plus 60 equal to 180. So y comes as 120 degree. Similarly, z comes as 120 degree. Now, obviously, 120 plus 120 plus 120 is how much? 360 degree. One more thing to observe. When there is a regular polygon, but what is a regular polygon? A regular polygon is a polygon in which all sides are equal. When there is a regular polygon, all the interior angles are equal. You can say 60, 60, 60. And all the exterior are equal, 120, 120 and 120. Kindly note this thing also in your mind. So you can see all sides are equal, that is giving us x equal to y equal to z, and the sum is coming out as 360, which we have learned here as the property. Okay. Now same property I am checking with the square for your better understanding. Suppose you have a square. Do you know square can be said as a regular quadrilateral? Yes, you can say square is a regular quadrilateral because square has four sides, so it is a quadrilateral, and all sides are equal. Therefore, it is known as regular quadrilateral. Again, you see all the interior angles are equal. All are how much? 90. Now see, there are exterior angles x, y, z, and w. One more thing, exterior angles are formed when you extend any line. Suppose here I have extended this line like this. So this angle formed will be your exterior angle. Similarly, if you extend this side, this angle formed will be your exterior angle. Now see this two angles. Again they are forming a linear pair. So if inside is 90 degree, that means x is also 90, y is also 90, z is also 90, and w is also 90. So they all are equal. As I have already told you, when the figure is a regular polygon, all the exterior angles are equal and all the interior angles are equal. And sum of exterior angles will always be how much? 360 degree. Whether it is a square, rectangle, whether it is a pentagon, hexagon, any figure you take. Okay. So you can say the sum is 360 degree. Again it is proved. Now this gives us a formula. In a regular polygon with n sides, all exterior angles are equal. This I already told you. And as we know, sum of exterior angles is 360 degree. Therefore, we get this formula for regular polygons, that is n into one exterior angle is equal to 360 degree, or n into EA is equal to 360. This formula we will use for regular polygons only. Okay. Thank you. Keep practicing and learning. All the best.